My project is a 3D side-scrolling video game. It's a mix of pedagogy, music, and game design. The goal of it is to teach non-musicians the basics of music theory, like scales, circle fifths, cadences.
What I did was 3D print a prosthetic arm and wrote a code using the electrical signals to make the arm move.
The summer between our junior and senior year, we do all of our research for the project that we've chosen.
I worked in a lab photographing neurons from chick forebrains.
I learned how to dissect out the cells we needed, transfect their DNA with DNA that would code for a fluorescent green protein, and finally use the microscope to capture the images. I combined science and art to tell the story through an illustrated book and gallery installation.
The senior project is showing who you are.
It starts at the end of the junior year, almost a prototype of what somebody wants to be when they're older.
The senior project is a combination of everything that you've learned while you've been studying here.
It's basically the culmination of all your learning experience compiled into one singular project.
There's 3 parts that they grade you on: the process, product, and the presentation.
I spent the month of August living free from modern amenities, tending a garden, milking goats, and fishing, while keeping a blog of my daily activities through a solar-powered computer.
We expose fish to elevated CO2 levels, lowering the pH, and we're seeing a 50% decrease in survival.
I created a mathematical model for predicting the conditions required for successful nonviolent democratic revolutions.
I wound up applying for a State Department program called the National Security Language Initiative for Youth, and I'd be spending my summer in Cairo. I wrote about media and democratization in the Middle East.
Political economy, it's called. It's a field that looks into how governments affect economic change and how economies also affect governmental change. I looked at the political machinations of 17th century England and the ancient Egypt.
I researched, designed, and built a hydrogen fuel cell system.
The students got to exhibit their senior projects to faculty, parents, and friends.